welcome to Get Triggered. Today is not Saturday, but this is a somewhat of an emergency broadcast, if you will, weighing in on the Elon Musk and Trump soap opera fiasco that's going on. Leave a like, share, and subscribe. Leave a like, share, and subscribe. I asked ChatGPT what started this feud, so let's just put that up there and read what it says here. The feud between Elon Musk and President Donald Trump, which erupted publicly on June 5th. What's today's date? That is today, marks a dramatic breakdown of a once close alliance. Their relationship, initially strengthened by mutual political interests and collaboration, deteriorated due to policy disagreements and personal conflicts. Origins of the alliance, I'm not going to get into that. We know about that already. The breaking point, one big beautiful bill. The relationship over Trump's proposed one big beautiful bill is a comprehensive spending package that included tax cuts, reductions, and we know about the big beautiful bill, escalation, and public fallout. The disagreement at the end, I'll give my thoughts on this, but let's just keep going. The disagreement escalated rapidly on social media platforms. Musk accused Trump of ingratitude and suggests that Trump would have lost the 2024 election without his support. He always called Trump's he called for Trump's impeachment and made unsubstantiated claims linking Trump to being on the Jeffrey Epstein's file. In response, Trump threatened to terminate federal contracts with Musk companies, including Tesla and SpaceX, and accused Musk of acting out due to a loss of EV subsidies. But I think Elon responded that he's going to basically take his spaceship. I forgot that something with a dragon. He's gonna not allow them to use it. He's gonna dismantle it or something like that. Now, consequences and impact. The public feud had immediately financial repercussions. Tesla stocks plummeted to 14%, resulting in a significant loss in the market value. Trump's own ventures, including his media company and associate cryptocurrencies, also experienced declines. This is not a good look on both sides. I don't like what's going on. This is something that should have stayed in house. But the fallout has raised concerns about the stability of political alliances and the influence of prominent tech figures in governance. In summary, the Musk Trump feud underscores the vitality of alliances, but on mutual convenience rather than shared principles. So they got this from the Washington Post, AP, and Vox, whatever Vox is. Now, to me, I see it this way: Trump is America first. Elon is global. He has companies and he makes deal with China and all companies around the world. So he is global first. Trump is America first. What am I? I am also America first. So I never liked Elon, and I've never said it. There was just something about him. People have always raved about him. I've never liked him. I appreciate that he has X, or he liberated Twitter and made it so you can have freedom of speech there. But I never liked him. It was just, I've never said, if you could look back on anything I've ever said, I've never had kind things. I've never said bad things either, but I've never had anything to say about him. I've always just held back. But I feel the need to just say that he looks like a petulant child right now. Because if you're going to accuse the president of the United States of a thing like being on that list, why, you look like a fool, you look like a hypocrite. Why would you hang out with someone like that? Number one, and number two, why would you allow your child to be with someone like that? So something else is going on here. That something is going on. I was listening to Pat Bet David earlier. He did an emergency thing on this earlier as well, and they brought up some good points. Something else is going on. I mean, he had a black eye. They don't believe the explanation about the sun thing, and there's alleged things about ketamine and drugs and such. So I don't know, but I've never been a fan of his. I'm not sure what his religion is, but I don't think he's Christian. Let's ask ChatGPT. What is Elon's religion? Just belief. Let's see what it says here. It's searching. Well, it's saying that he says Elon describes himself as a cultural Christian. I don't know what a cultural Christian is. A term he used during July 2024 interview. What is a cultural Christian? I don't even know what that is. Let's see. He was raised in the Agri- Anglican Church and Baptist. I mean, baptized as a child. Uh, in summary, while Elon Musk does not practice religion in a conventional sense, he identifies with a Christian, as a Christian. Cultural values. But again, none of us are perfect, but you're literally taking it to another level when the Bible said to be fruitful and multiply. I'll leave that part for another day, but I never liked him. It's just something about him. I have a good intuition of people knowing, I could just sense. I'm like a dog in that sense, where they can sense good people, and they can sense, when something is off about you. So I've always felt that. That's why I don't talk about it, because people seem to lift this man up like he's the next coming, and he's not really the next coming. I'm not agreeing with Steve Bannon. Let's see, Steve Bannon. Let's see what he was saying here. Let me get his quote real quick. What are actually? Let's try to get everyone's quote. What are hmm, what how can I put this? What are people in politics saying about the Elon Trump feud? Okay, let's see. So we can get an overview. Because I know Bannon was saying that he should be deported. He's not legal. But I don't know these things. Okay, it says here. Okay, let's go with, it says, let's put this on screen real quick here. Where is this? Here we go. Okay, so Republican responses, division, and denouncement. Within Republican ranks, the feud has sparked notable concern. Senator Roger Marshall remarked, "We appreciate what Elon did for the government, but it's time to move on." I agree with that, emphasizing that Musk needs to recognize he's not the CEO here. Agreed again, and that governance differs from corporate leadership. I agree with that. Senator John Cornyn of Texas acknowledged Musk's contributions to government efficiency, but suggested that the Department of Government Efficiency, that's those, should now be a permanent fixture in discussion independent of Musk's involvement. I agree with that. Steve Bannon, former White House chief strategist, took a more aggressive stance, urging President Trump to investigate Musk's immigration status, alleging he's an illegal alien, and calling for the suspension of Musk's security clearance and the cancellation of federal contracts with his company. See, that's to me that's going a bit too far because he contributed a lot to America, but also he's looking like a fool here. He's not looking like the. He's not gonna win this one. He's not the CEO here. Who said this? Let's see. Let's go back up here. Senator Roger Marshall. He's right. He says he needs to move on. He's not the CEO here. He needs to understand that. Essentially what's going on, and I used to have this problem too because I'm an alpha male, and you can't have two alpha males under the same roof for too long before something's got to give. And that's just what I feel is going on here. You got two alpha males, and I am Team Trump for America first. I am not global first, Elon Musk. I'm not. I never liked you. I could say that publicly now. Whether or not you kick me off of Twitter, I don't really use it or care anyway. But yeah, I've never really liked you. I've never really just something about you. I never liked you at all. And I'm America first. Okay, let's move on to the Democrats. Democrat response. Of course, they're going to be loving this. This is a bad day. Scott Jennings of CNN, you're right about this. Absolutely not good for Republican. Not a good day. Not a good day. But the Democrats have largely refrained from taking sides in the feud. Some commentators suggest that the Democrats should avoid aligning with Musk given his previous support for Trump. Well, I don't think would want to align with you anyway, because I think I saw somewhere where he's calling for a third party. But we all know how that works. It never works. No one, you never win. So let's see what here. Broader political implications. I know also he unfollowed everyone from Charlie Kirk. When I say he, Elon on X, Trump and all those people. And I don't know where the vice president stand on this, but from all the things I was listening to, he would probably be more on the side of Elon. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked by that. I mean, remember he never did like Trump, and Trump brought him into the fold anyway. So we don't know if he's a wolf in sheep clothing. We don't know. Broader political implications. Let's see now. The public fallout between Musk and Trump has significant implications for the political landscape. The feud underscores ideological rifts within the Republican Party. And I agree that the bill, with Musk, I'll give him credit for this. It's not it can be big and beautiful. I agree with him on that. I definitely agree with him on that. But again, I don't know if he's saying Trump said that he, meaning Elon, saw the bill beforehand, but Elon is saying call him bull on that. So who do you believe? I mean, obviously Elon did a poll and he's winning on that. I don't know if it was that exact question, but the bottom line is that you're not the alpha in this situation here. You can't. I again, I never. I hate to keep beating a dead horse, but I never liked Elon. I never did. It was just a feeling like dogs know no good and bad and just have a feeling about people. I just never liked him. I just don't. He's a mess. You know, I used to. I'm not sure about the Diddy stuff and being at those type of parties. I don't know if he's in that mess there allegedly, but I've heard a lot of things. So yeah, see, I don't know. I don't. This is a horrible situation. It really is. So I think this has to be this has to be squashed and squashed fast. But I don't know. It's escalated to a really to a feverish pitch. Let me see. Let's see. Let's go to some of these. Let's see. Let's look at some of these conservative. Let's see what we got here. What we got here? It's still kind of early. This just happened. Okay, let's see what they're saying on hot air. Anything on hot air? Nope, they don't say anything here. I'm just looking through. I see reactions to the Musk feud. Okay, yeah, so John Sexton is saying something here. Let's see what he says. Let's pull this up. Okay, so this is a tweet here. Time to drop the really big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. Explanation. Then, okay, after he put that, and that has led to some more angry words exchanged with Trump's threatening to cancel Elon's contracts, like he's Harvard and Musk volunteering to stand down his own launch system. So it's the next tweet we said, see here. In light of this is what I was talking about here. In light of President's statement about cancellation of my government contracts, at SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. So let's see here. What else do we have? I can't read this full tweet that he has on his about Trump. Easiest way to save money in our budget. Okay, I can't really read that one. So then Elon tweeted again. It keeps going. He says here, the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. So then it's someone saying this is the clash of the titans. And for me, again, Elon, you're not the alpha in this situation. Let's see here. So Kyle Cheney says it's not just a public spat between two rich, powerful people. Each controls their own social media platform and is actively using it to litigate the breakup. Okay, let's see. What else we have here? I really don't think any of this was planned. You can feel Musk's anger is genuine. Yep, that is true. I agree with that. But that said, Justin Hart tweets, the curious thing here is this public divorce between Trump and Elon benefits both of them in many ways. Interesting. How so? For one thing, Musk's friendship with Trump has killed Tesla. That is true. Sales are down as liberals refuse to buy a car from someone they see as a Trump ally. After today, that could look different. Well, the stock did go down 14% though, but we'll see. What else we have? So someone named Darvio Maro or Morrow, I go away from the internet for just an hour and I come back to a whole platform on fire. I don't know who he is, but let's see. But that's just a meme. Okay, so Trump is trying not Trump is trying, not completely successfully, see above, to keep his eye on the prize. He's trying to bring the focus back to the bill. Someone named Brian Metzger says, "I don't mind." This is what Elon. I mean, this is what Donald Trump tweeted. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expense $1.6 trillion and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path of greatness, make America great again. I'm shocked that Elon haven't thrown him off the platform again. Is that coming next? So then Elon says, meanwhile, Musk is not holding back at all. So let's see here. In 1992, Trump partied with Jeffrey Epstein. Just gonna leave this here. Let's see. So like that's Trump and Epstein. To me, who have you partied with, Elon? Because you're not, you know, if you live in a glass house, I don't know that. I could see Trump was a partier. I don't see him as a pedophile. I don't believe for 1 second that he went to that island and did the things that some of the other ones on that list did. So if that's what you're implying, I definitely don't believe that at all. Let's see now. It says it's weird to think about, but this really could be something kids talk about in public schools one day. This is potentially a big split that probably cannot be repaired, and it could have a big impact on both of them. I agree with that. It's gonna definitely impact the both of them. That is for sure. Like I don't remember if it was that PBD podcast I heard it, but I think it was him. They're both yeah, it actually was that one. They're both not gonna come out unscathed. So all of this is overshadowing the absolute savage takedown of Karine Jean Pierre today by her fellow Democrats. Yeah, I don't care about her. Okay, lucky timing for KJP, but if Trump is holding back a bit, his old ally Steve Bannon and my former boss is not. He's talking about deporting Musk. And I think we read this already. Steve Bannon is calling on Trump to cancel Elon Musk's government contracts and launch several investigations into him. He's also calling for Musk to be deported. Yeah, this is gone from, like someone said. I think this was, I can't remember, zero from 0 to 10 really fast. Still, some folks thinking this can't be real. Robert A. George said, "Yeah, I had this thought. Odds they're putting on a show? I don't think so. I don't think that this is a show. I think we crossed out any chance of this was staged when Elon started connecting Trump to Epstein. I agree. But despite being very real, it also has a lot of entertainment value." Yeah, I don't believe that this was staged at all. Let's see here. How soon before someone buzz kills the whole thing? Enjoy this moment, everyone. Sooner or later, Hillary's gonna post about it, and it'll stop being funny. Yeah, so this guy thinks it's a joke. Democrats are for the moment still enjoying themselves. Kill the bill and release the Epstein files, the Democrats wrote. That someone think Musk should have seen this coming. Da, 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 da. So let's see, who is this? Stephen Miller abruptly canceled his scheduled Fox appearance due to an emergency meeting in the Oval Office. So yeah, they gotta do something about this. This can't. There's too much going on in the world for this crap to be happening right now. We got Russia, and that's the other thing. You don't think that our enemies are looking at this and just loving it? We got too much going on. Something's got to be done. White House press sec issues statement in response to Elon Musk Epstein files allegation against Trump. This is an unfortunate episode from Elon, who is unhappy with the one big beautiful bill because it does not include the policies he wanted. The president is focused on passing, let's see what it says. Let's go to this. Passing this historic piece of legislation and making our country great again. Okay. Liberals trying to figure out whether to burn their Teslas or build Elon a statue. It's a meme. Oh man. Let me just tell you what every Republican is doing today. Yeah, this is what the thing about Scott Jennings I said. Buries head in garbage can. Let's hope cooler heads prevail. Okay, so let me see here. It looks like, let's see. Hold on a second. It looks like my desk audio isn't plugged in. I didn't hear it. I should have heard it. Let's see here. Let's try this one. Let's see if I play that again, if that plays.
when your friends are fighting. I continue to
Okay,
believe that their
now it works.
partnership last year saved America, and I also continue to believe.
Who gets you in the divorce, Trump or Elon?
Let me just tell
Okay,
you what every
forget that.
Republican is doing. I have my. Here's where we are today. We're literally heads are in the garbage can right now. That's the state of everybody I know at the moment. Not gonna lie, it's an ugly day, and you hate it when your friends are fighting. I continue to believe that their partnership last year saved America, and I also continue to believe their goals are not mutually exclusive. Trump needs to pass his agenda, which this bill is his agenda. It's what he ran on. Elon wants to save America from going bankrupt, which they can also do if the Republicans in Congress and everybody works together. All of these things can happen. When fights get personal, though, it means the enemy is advancing. And in this case, it means the Democrats are laughing and advancing. So hopefully cooler heads will soon prevail and the president can get his agenda and Elon can convince the Republicans that the debt is
Okay, so he's not wrong there. The enemy is definitely prevailing. Okay, so let's see. That's from Hot Air. Let's see what the New York Post is saying here. Feud explodes. Elon Musk drops really big bomb, accuses Trump of being an Epstein file. Would he's got to know that if he says something that's he could be sued. So what is he? Is he? Does he know something that we don't? Let's see. What is this? This is Trump Elon feud explodes. What is this? Let's see what this is.
Personal, really fast. Just an explosive fight today, and it got real personal really fast. Just months ago, Elon Musk had said, "I love Donald Trump as much as a straight man can love another man." And today he was accusing Trump of being in the Epstein files and was calling for another political party to start in the US to challenge Trump. And it all started last week when Elon was challenging the big, beautiful bill that Trump had endorsed and has been really pushing for to pass the House and Senate. Musk was saying that the bill was too filled with pork and was, quote, disgusting, and was just going off on the bill on X in a series of tweets, even calling for senators to kill the bill. Of course, this irked Trump because he's been talking to congressmen and senators at the White House. He even visited Congress to try to get this bill across the plate because it has a lot of what he's looking for his agenda. And today, Trump was asked about Musk's comments on the bill in the Oval Office. And that's where Trump took it really personal. He said that Elon is suffering from Trump derangement syndrome. He alluded to Elon being angry that he left the White House so soon, only 130 days, due to him being a special government employee. And he even said that Musk is just upset about the bill because it cuts his electric vehicle tax benefits, which of course benefits his company Tesla. And in return, Musk went off on X saying that Trump is implicated in the Epstein files. He called for that new political party. And he said the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. And in response, Trump went to Truth Social and said the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's governmental subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. So again, these words, especially from Trump, calling Musk and saying that he has Trump derangement syndrome, accusing him of all these things that Trump usually does to his enemies or people that have hurt him coming out of the administration. This really does look like their relationship will probably be broken, at least for the short term and possibly forever.
Yeah, I don't I don't see any coming back from this. Elon Musk went low.
Welcome to Brooklyn.
Okay,
Where
quiet.
every apartment has a
Quiet. Um so there's a picture of Trump and Epstein there. The Justice Department. This file should be released tomorrow, if not tonight. So they're gonna have to release this. So this is really this is not good. I don't know what else to say about this. Elon Musk's baby mama Ashley St. Clair offers Trump breakup advice after public fallout with the billionaire. What does she have to say here? Let's see. Let's see what she says here. Well, right after the ad. I'm not going to listen to the ad here. Come on, let's go. Get this ad out the way. And we'll listen to see what her advice is.
Hey guys, it's Alana from Page 6.
No. It won't let me. Okay, I'm not gonna. Let's just see what she has to say. I mean, read it instead. Elon Musk baby mama drama, but baby mama says, "Hey, Trump, let me know if you need any breakup advice." As Musk railed against former buddy on Thursday. What's her advice? I don't think she gives it. Again, I never liked the guy. It's just something about him. He's not, again, like one of the senators said, I appreciate his contribution, but let's just talk about facts. Let's say he didn't help Trump and try to push him across the finishing line. With these assassination attempts on Trump getting shot in his ear there, and the mug shot, and most importantly, Kamala Harris. There's no way she was gonna win. So I disagreed. I agreed to disagree that Trump would have still won. So I could have ran my dog Chip, and he would have beat Kamala. So I don't agree with you on that at all. So that's pretty much all I gotta say. I don't want to keep you guys all night. This is not a normal show, but I just wanted to chime in on this. And it's unfortunate that it's happening. And hopefully, whatever emergency meeting that they're having, it puts an end to this, and we can get back to making America great again. Because this is a bad look, and we don't need this right now. The Republicans were on a momentum roll, and Trump approval is really high. We just can't have this happening. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
Choose life, don't sleep around. Be responsible, silly clown. Prepare.